Greetings and salute to all my subs and beautiful black people all around the planet. This one is designed with my black people in mind. Gated hoods in the ghetto. Righteous black armed security. Righteous armed security. Do for self. See now, if you decide to go with maybe not gating your community because you might think that costs too much, but you can handle that, if you really want to. You just might want to hire armed security. Well, first choice would be righteous black armed security. You might want to look into the Nation of Islam on that. Then there are other righteous black security companies and activist groups that do that kind of work. And you might want to deal with that. See, the only way you're going to come out of this in good shape, the only way you're going to come out of this in good shape, is to separate your minds. It's too late to separate physically because they're not going to let you fly out due to the COVID virus and other things. They don't want you to mix with other people because you might come up on a plan to overthrow this land. Well, you could overthrow this land without firing a shot. Mind over matter, you just outthink them. You can use their weapons and turn it against them. Kung Fu masters know how to do that. They know how to take, especially when they're real in close proximity, take their weapons from them and use it against them. That's what I'm doing with these videos. Because actually, YouTube and television and movies were designed to condition your mind, brainwash you into becoming assimilated into their mind's frame and mindset. That's why you got homosexuals and druggies doing it the wrong way. That's wrong. But all that's been made to being a dope dealer and a gangster's been glamorized by Hollywood. And then you got your rappers, and people look up to those entertainers. And these entertainers are assimilating the devils. And so you're going to have to, when you hire your security guards, armed security guards, bodyguards, you're going to have to screen them out. Every last one of them, not just the leader, but them too. See, that's what they need to do with the police. To screen them out. Psychologically screen them out. See, you could afford it, black man, black woman, if you get serious. Trying to play the lottos, trying to play the lottos, wasting your money on strip clubs, alcohol. If you just cut back on all those bad habits, you had the money to build yourself a gated community Why don't you try to live righteous for a change? You know. Pretty soon, you can mark my word for it. It's going to be a gunless, moneyless society if you don't wake up and do the right thing. They're doing it now. They're using plastic, bitcoins, because they're sitting on top of the real money that the Constitution of the United States validated, gold and silver. So they broke the Constitution when the Rothschilds sent some of their agents over here, Jekyll Island, bought off the Congress and implemented the Federal Reserve Act. Constitution gone, null and void. So all your contracts that you signing is really null and void, but they used the police, the Army, the Navy, and all the armed forces to back up them in what they say. And so they change the law anytime they want to. They change the law at whim, especially now. So Trump is showing you about dictatorship, because if they would have kept with democracy, the black man is multiplying more than he is dying. And pretty soon you would have been dominant for democracy. So they changed it to a dictatorship, you know. And that's what this election is all about. That's what this COVID is all about. People getting kicked out their homes, and the contract that they had signed is null and void because the Constitution is null and void. So you got gangsters running the joint. So let me tell you what you can do when you got block clubs. Now you know it's going to be probably a food shortage due to the fires and earthquakes and hurricanes, whatever. So when I was hustling back in the day, my uncle, he showed me how to go down on 4th Street here in Detroit. Early in the morning, the trains pull in, loaded up with boxcars of produce, all types of produce and vegetables, fruit and vegetables. So the wholesalers and the retailers could get there early in the morning and pick over the best and leave the rest. And the rest me and my uncle got because, you know, they weren't in that good a shape. And so they either give it to us or either cut the price down to nearly nothing. And we would get barrels and barrels of beans and greens and fruit and take it back to his store. He had a little store on Kirchable and Agnes around there, over there on the east side. And so you can do that in your neighborhood. Form food banks. Get one of the more buildings, clean it out. Get some refrigeration in there. And get you a truck, U-Haul truck, and the neighborhood chip in. You know. Go and get some food, you know. Stock up. You ain't got to go to Sam's Club or Costco's. You be Sam's Club and Costco's. And if all y'all different communities on east side of town, block clubs and community associations, form an organization, pull your resources together along with your churches, you can go and buy out the pawn shops all the gold and silver. You never thought of that, see? When you separate mentally and you can't separate physically, you think on a higher level. You're operating in the God zone. So we're going to talk more about it. I went online and got a long time ago and got ways to get land banks and food banks, how to take back control. This is Black Light saying sugar is sugar, but salt is salt. Muhammad speaks. If you don't listen, it ain't my fault.